Good morning, and thank you for joining us for Coffee and Collaboration. Your host, Kimberly Winborn, will show you the power of proactive networking. Grab your coffee and let's get started.
Good morning and welcome to the Coffee and Collaborations radio show. I am your host, Kimberly Winborn of Kimberly Winborn LLC. You can check us out, everything about Coffee and Collaborations at www.coffeeandcollaborations.com. We just launched the new podcast, so we've been working with Podbean for a bit and just launched that platform. And we're going to be transitioning from 88.1 The Truth beginning June the 1st. We are truly, truly grateful for the time that we have been on 88.1 The Truth, and so thankful for Bishop Bates and the vision that he had for 88.1 The Truth, as well as the collaboration offer with Every Black and the Every Black channel. This has been an amazing adventure, something that was new to me a year ago when I started the show. And so I'm so grateful. So I want to say thank you. Thank you. Thank you. The show will go on. So just stay tuned and we'll keep you up to date as to how to follow us and stay in touch with everything that we have going on, because we're connecting with entrepreneurs to be able to help you to grow to your next level. And today we have a lovely, amazing serial entrepreneur by the name of Tiesha. And Tiesha, I want you to tell the listening audience your name and your company's name. And then we're going to take a quick commercial break, come back and dive right into the show. But first, Tiesha.
Hi, I want to first thank Kimberly for having me today. I'm truly honored to be a guest on your show. My name is Tiesha Frontis Powell. I am the founder and CEO of the nonprofit Know Your Self-Worth Incorporated, located here in the Raleigh-Durham area. We've been, it was founded back in 2013. We are here to empower women to know who they are in Christ, to actually know their self-worth and know their God-given purpose and truly walk it out in the way that God gave them their vision, and not let life struggles distract them from walking out their God-given gift. As you introduced me earlier, I do have more than one business, and all the business that I do have all points back to knowing your self-worth and building that self-worth. So
yes.
Yes.
So that is why I wanted to introduce her as an entrepreneur. And guys, what we're going to talk about today is the difference between the hustler mindset versus the entrepreneur mindset. We're going to break that down. And the reason why, so I wanted to have Tiesha here for a few reasons. Number one, we have a conference coming up and we're going to talk about that after the break. But then number two, we mentioned that she's a serial entrepreneur. And a lot of times when people see that you're doing different things, they don't know that that's a part of your purpose. And as she said, that is a part of her purpose. So we want to explain the difference between the hustler and the entrepreneur. And then we also want to explain how you should set yourself up so you can have more than one business or more than one awning under your business, but how to do that and relate it back to your purpose, how it should relate back to your purpose. And so we're going to break that down in just a moment. So don't go anywhere. Make sure you have your coffee. We'll be right back with Coffee and Collaboration.
How's your credit? Some companies will help you check your credit for free, but what are they going to do to help you repair your credit? At Fixed Credit for You, we'll give you a free credit consultation to cover your credit report and scores. Then develop a customized game plan to help you improve your credit score. You no longer need to be discouraged, but be encouraged. As we work directly with your creditors and the Big Three credit bureaus, we'll check, challenge, and help you dispute inaccurate information on your credit report to ensure it's fair and accurate. You can track your success 24/7 online or on your smartphone. Call FixedCreditForYou.com now at 1-800-908-6149 to get your free credit repair consultation. Take charge of your financial future with FixedCreditForYou.com.
All right. right, welcome back to our show with Tiesha Frontis Powell. Now, I'm going to tell you, I love this woman. So she just mentioned earlier about her purpose, and it is to really, okay, I love this. It is to uplift the kingdom of God and to help women transition through their various areas of life to be able to know their self-worth. And I'm sure it doesn't just point or relate to women, but that is her focus. That is the niche market that she is focusing on. But we talked about the fact that she's a serial entrepreneur, and I wanted to tell you about the various businesses that point back to that main awning of knowing your self-worth. So if you could share with us all of the other things that you're doing and how they tie in.
Yes. The first business that I would like to talk about is Her Gems Boutique. That is my jewelry business. I'm an independent consultant with Paparazzi. Mm-hmm. I've been in business with Paparazzi now for 2 years. I'm a premier director with the company. And what that means is that I have over 30 plus women that I have partnered with that have joined my team over the last 2 years. And with that business, it's all about knowing who you are and not letting the jewelry is only $5, but it's amazing jewelry. I'm actually wearing some of the Paparazzi jewelry today. You can look good, feel good at a great price. And it all points back to knowing your self-worth and building your self-worth and believing in who you are. And you don't have to spend a ton of money in doing that. So that's one of the reasons why I joined the business and added that as one of my streams of income to bring into my household.
Yeah. And one of the things with jewelry, like I know you can have on a nice outfit, but the jewelry really makes it stand out. Yes, and I've seen women at, the Paparazzi booths, and I'm sure you have too, or on the webinars or just whatever. And you see a light kind of come on when they find a piece that they put on that accentuates their frame or accentuates their face or their outfit. And so I love how you've taken that business and brought it back to your main purpose of knowing your self-worth and how you can express yourself through jewelry and beautification.
Yes. I always say, one of my main things that I always say with my Paparazzi jewelry is that the jewelry doesn't make you, you make the jewelry.
Exactly.
It finalizes whatever that statement piece that you have on that day, you bring it to life, So it's all about how you building your confidence and how you feel when you walk out the door in the morning. So that's the goal of what I want that business to do with my Paparazzi business.
Awesome.
Yes.
And
so the next business is the lipstick that I'm wearing.
It's so pretty. What color? It looks red. What color is that?
It is red. It's called VIP.
Okay.
And, the name of the very important, right?
Yes.
All goes back to knowing you. Yes. Love it. I love it. So the name of the company is called Lip Sync Cosmetics. It is owned and operated by a female black owner here in the Raleigh-Durham area, Miss Denise Wiggins. Very, 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 truly, truly awesome leader. And it's an empowerment movement. Her vision actually connects with my vision, with empowering women. So again, it all connects back to the empowerment and building women and pushing them to see the greatness on the inside of you. So the name of this business is, like I said, is Lip Sync Cosmetics. The name of my particular portion of as being an affiliate of Lip Sync Cosmetics is the Chic Lip. So the website for that is thechiclips.com. So the lipsticks, we have lipsticks, we have lip glosses, we have mattes, all different types of colors and shades. So it's just to beautify you and to make you feel beautiful.
Yeah.
And again, building who you are.
Denise Wiggins has launched this company and brought other women along as affiliates like yourself to be able to expand their businesses to empower women as a larger purpose than just selling lipstick. And so I really love that vision and that mission. And I love how, like you said, you can take that, bring it back to your company and be able to help build up women. And like you said, it's from the inside out, but many of us don't realize that at first. And so it's being able to reach people at their level to help them feel good first on the outside and then work with them long
Work with
term.
them. Yes.
Yeah, to build
Yes.
the inside.
Yes. Yes.
And so I love that. And I've seen like you talk about knowing your self-worth, quite often, like through social media posts. And so how is it that you're able to work with women one-on-one, or like, is it a consultation kind of scenario where they get with you, or group coaching, or what?
It's consultation one-on-one. I have not done group coaching. No, I have not done group coaching. It's usually been one-on-one sessions. The only type of group things that have ever transpired is through my conferences. And as you did speak earlier, we do have a prayer luncheon coming up on June the 1st. But me doing a group session, I have not taken that step. I do have in the plans to do a women's support group where we will meet as a group. But that's still in the works and in the plans. But I do meet with women one-on-one. I meet with young girls, college students one-on-one, and just listen. I'm a good listener. We've all struggled, and if I can identify with my life struggles that I have overcome, things that I have gone through, then I can talk with them and help them. We talk about whatever issues they are dealing with at the time, and I walk through them with a step by step. And I give them different measurements of how to go through each step. I have one lady that I'm working with. She has 3 goals that she would like to meet over the next year. And so we just sat down and we just talked out and we just laid out a plan. And I gave her weekly goals. I gave her monthly goals in order to achieve her 3-year goal plan. So just things like that I sit and meet with the women and talk to them about. And if they need to meet more personal, if they're going through, if they know that I have gone through, since some people know my personal story, knowing that I've gone through a divorce, and they meet with me and want to talk about if they're having marital issues. And of course, anything that's shared with me is private. And we just have like girl time, basically, really. Because you really have to be relatable. So that they will be willing to come and feel comfortable sitting down and talking with you. And with that, that's building their confidence. That's building it, that self-worth, and letting them know you don't have to settle for that bad marriage, or you don't have to settle for that bad relationship. I did this. I went through this. This is how I came out of this. And this is why I went through this, because at the time I didn't know who I was. I lost who I was. I might have thought I knew, but I didn't feel valuable at the time. So I allowed myself to settle for this man or settle for this relationship. But you don't have to do that. You don't have to make the same mistakes. And so I'm transparent with whatever I went through.
Think about all of the women who will be able to have some sort of next level experience as a result of that one-on-one. I love one-on-one scenarios personally, especially for intimate coaching, like when somebody really needs a breakthrough. So one of the things you mentioned a moment ago, and I want to talk about before we go to commercial break, is the conference that's coming up on June the 1st. And I kind of hinted to it earlier when we talked about VIP, very important, Pearl.
I love that.
Because the name of the conference is
Pearls of Wisdom.
Exactly, Pearls of Wisdom. The conference is all about decluttering in several areas of your life. So can you speak to that?
Yes. So this is the 3rd year for the Declutter Your Mind, Pearls of Wisdom with Women Prayer Luncheon. And the purpose behind the conference is to release all addiction, fears, any self-doubts, any old habits, any past hurts, any past disappointments that we may not necessarily think is decluttering our mind and stopping us from moving forward or hindering us from moving forward in a healthy way. So this conference is specifically for that. And this year, each year he takes me to a different level. And so this year he allowed me to have 4 workshops within the conference. We are going to, you are one of our workshop hosts. Thank you for accepting the assignment.
Yes,
we are going to be talking about decluttering your finances, because sometimes, when God gives us a vision, sometimes finances is one of our stumbling blocks because we have messed up our credit. We don't know how to budget. and some of those things. And we do need to declutter our finances in order for us to move past, so that we can move forward in some things and get those streams of incomes flowing in properly. We are going to learn how to declutter our focus. Sometimes we have, you talked about being the difference between a hustler and actually being an entrepreneur. Well, if you don't know how to focus and know what you're supposed to be doing in that season, then you probably will be more on the hustler side than the entrepreneur side. So we need to get some focus, declutter our focus so we can see clearly what we're supposed to be doing in and out of season. You know what I'm saying? So that's one of our workshops. We're going to be decluttering our vision. What is it that God is telling you to do in this season? What did he give you specifically to do? What is your vision for your life, for your business, for your nonprofit, whatever it is? And the last workshop we're gonna do is declutter your stressors. Out of all of that, your finances, your vision, your focus, then there are some stressors in your life that may be you just may be weighed down with. So let's get some of that stress released from you so that you can feel free to move forward. So that's what this year's Declutter Your Mind prayer luncheon is going to be centered around, really, so that you can release her so that she can move forward.
For those who are listening that are like, oh my gosh, I need to declutter my mind. I need to declutter in the area of finance, vision, focus, every area of my life. Do you have any other components of decluttering? Anyway, how can they come, and are tickets still available, and where can they access them if so?
Yes, tickets are still available. I do need to go in and check the head count because I am closing the count when it gets to a certain number. So please, if you're interested in attending, please go ahead and get your tickets. You can go to Eventbrite. It's Powell, P-O-W-W, Declutter Your Mind, Eventbrite.com.
All right, so P-O-W-W,
Declutter Your Mind. Eventbrite.com.
Awesome. Okay, great. Speaking of finances, get plugged into the debt detox. So we talked about decluttering your finances. I'm going to be speaking to that at the upcoming event. But I also want you to know that I have a group online session coming up starting in June where I'll be able to help people through a masterclass, the debt detox program, online, right from the comfort of your home. I'm only accepting 10 people, and I already have 3. So if you want to be a part of that, make sure to reach out to me. Like I said, you can call me. You can reach out to me at KimberlyWinbornLLC.com and let me know that you're interested in being a part of that. It's 30 days to removing the toxic financial habits that are holding you back to be able to move forward financially, securely, and propel forward to your next level. So we are going to take a quick commercial break, and then we are going to be right back with more from Tiesha.
All right.
And collaborations. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Announcing the Every.Black 2019 Entrepreneur Virtual Conference. Attend and learn from businessmen and women that are actually doing it. Expand your network exponentially, regardless of geographical location, and begin doing business globally. Put your products and services in front of the eyes and ears of prospective customers and partners all over the world. The date of the conference is June 6 and 7, 2019. Register now, because obtainable wealth is within you. So sign up today for the Every.Black 2019 Entrepreneur Virtual Conference at www.every.black/conference, every.black/conference. So give us a call at 919-265-8045 or sign up online at www.every.black/conference.
All right, welcome back to the show, Coffee and Collaborations, with our special guest, Tiesha Frontis Powell. We have had an amazing conversation, so check out the full show at www.coffeeandcollaborations.com/podcast. First of all, you guys got to get plugged into Tiesha. You got to go, and if you're a woman who needs to declutter, who needs a prayer luncheon, who needs the support of a community of other women who are leaders looking to help you grow, then you want to be at this conference on June the 1st, the morning of June the 1st. It's going to be great. I went last year and I absolutely loved it. So make sure you go back and listen to the show. Follow Tiesha. What is the best way for people to stay connected to you?
I'm on Facebook, knowyourselfworth.org. You can just follow me on Facebook, Tiesha Frontis.
Awesome. So yes, make sure to follow so you can stay in the know of all of this great empowerment that's happening, next level empowerment, so that you can actually get tools to implement that next level for you, and not just the rah leave and don't have any solutions, but actually to get solutions. And that's going to happen at this conference, and that's going to happen from staying connected to Tiesha. And so we were talking about the difference between the hustler versus the entrepreneur, which is a mindset. Now, first I want to say there's nothing wrong with being a hustler. I mean, basically there's two definitions or two sides to the hustler mindset. Okay, one side of the hustler mindset is the side where people don't trust you. You are out to get something, whatever means necessary, and people don't trust you. They think that you're going to obtain it, and it's going to be obtainable through dishonest measures. Then there's the other side, which is a person who is aggressively working hard to get what they need to get, who knows how to get around problems, and who hustles in the mind to get to the next level. Okay, there's nothing wrong with being a hustler. However, oftentimes you see that last person never completely have a structured business. You see that all of their efforts over years and years of time never really going anywhere to help fulfill the community in some capacity that could be needed, to help their family to grow financially. And so that is why I want to focus on the difference between the hustler mindset versus the entrepreneur mindset, because this show is all about collaborating with entrepreneurs to help you grow, especially as an entrepreneur or aspiring entrepreneur. You know, there are people right now who are listening who are hustlers. You know you're going to go out and get it. You know you're going to work tirelessly, and you're tired. You don't have anything to show. Your bills may be paid, but you don't have anything to show for your efforts. When you switch over to that entrepreneur mindset, you begin to implement systems. You begin to implement goal planning, action steps. You begin to grow, and you get to see your business actually give back to the community by creating jobs, by being able to provide families with benefits because you've been able to create a job resource for someone. You know, so that's the difference. So like I said, not knocking the hustler, but do you want to be a hustler, or do you want to be an entrepreneur where you know your self-worth? Let me go back to what she said. And the fact that you, as a result of being committed to excellence, can be able to grow the community. I choose entrepreneur. I've been an entrepreneur for 18 years. Tiesha, how long you been an entrepreneur?
Since 2013. So how long is that?
2013? 6 years.
6 years.
So she's been an entrepreneur for 6 years, and now she has a main business and then multiple businesses that allow different streams of income to grow into that main business to be able to serve the community. So she would not be able to do that if she was just a hustler selling lipsticks out of the trunk of her car. She might make some money. She might be able to go out to dinner on the weekend, but is she going to be able to help those other 31 women who have joined her team to have a different stream of income? It's totally different. It's absolutely totally different. So entrepreneurs is, in simple words, the capacity and willingness to develop, organize, and manage a business venture along with any of its risks in order to make a profit. Obviously, there are going to be risks to entrepreneurship. There's risks to being a hustler, especially if you're on the bad side of it. But in the long term, it's worth it. Some of those risks can be mitigated if you have a plan of action in place, if you have goals that you're implementing, if you have people that you're aligned with to help you get to the next level, which goes back to collaboration and why I love it. Because Tiesha may have something that I don't have, and because of a result of us working together, we can bridge those gaps and be able to build, to be able to help more people. And so I just want to focus on that today. And so for those of you who are out there who know in your heart of hearts that you are a hustler, but you want to be able to grow to the next level. Now I'm a hustler in the sense of I'm gonna work aggressively. I'm gonna work very hard. but I'm an entrepreneur in the sense of I have a vision, a mission, a purpose that's bigger than me, where I am looking to help create jobs, strengthen the community I serve, and I give of myself, and I'm able to do that through my business, donating to nonprofits, things like that, because I have a strategic plan. I would not be able to do that if I just remained a hustler. So if you know in your heart of hearts that that's something that you need to transition from hustler to entrepreneur, I want you to reach out to me. You can go to coffeeandcollaborations.com, put a little note in the contact. You can reach out to me personally through any social media that I have, as well as my phone number, which I'll give to you because I'm so serious about helping entrepreneurs to make that transition, or helping business people to make that transition. And that's 919-473-6790. And then you'll be able to reach me also at KimberlyWinbornLLC.com. And I'll connect you to whatever resource that neither one of us has, because that is my goal and my mission and my purpose. But I have a whole lot of resources. So that's our little lesson today on of value, because Tiesha is a serial entrepreneur. And as she mentioned earlier, if she didn't have a plan and a purpose, she would not be able to do the things that she does, because it wouldn't match. She'd be all over the place. Yes. And it wouldn't fit her purpose. Right. And she wouldn't have been able to build that team that she so successfully has built over this past couple of years. So that's the difference. Do you want to add anything to that, Tiesha?
I just want to make sure that they understand that when you do have several streams of income, make sure that, like we stated, they all lead back to your purpose,
exactly,
to your main purpose. Make it make sense so that people can know that they can, like you said, trust you. You are bringing value to the consumer, and they know what they can come to you for.
Exactly.
They know if they come to know your self-worth, they're going to get empowerment, they're going to get inspiration, and they're going to get beautification. All of that works together.
Exactly. It does.
Yes.
And I love that. But that's the thing, to your point, and like we said earlier, knowing your purpose and why you love all of these different things, and to be able to work with someone to help them to get to that place, because that's the thing. So many people remain hustlers because they don't. And so being able to align yourself with a mentor and a coach and all of those people.
That is so key.
It's key.
I learned that the hard way, because having a hustler mindset, most of us think we have to do it by ourselves. We have the I mentality. I can do it. I don't want you to get ahead of me, or I don't want you to take this from me, or you might steal from me, or I don't want you to have this idea. You got to learn how to trust. You got to learn discernment so that they can help lead you, because we don't know everything.
That's right.
And if they have already, if they already have a successful business or have a successful nonprofit, then let them be your mentor to lead you and guide you in the right steps to take, so that you don't have to make mistakes along the way.
That's right.
Learn how to trust and collaborate and connect so that you can, have a successful plan in action.
That's right. And speaking of collaboration, I know that you're a part of an organization that I'm also a member called ACHI. And there's a lot of collaboration happening through that organization, which is one of the reasons why I love it. And so if you could just, before we close out, we got to speak to ACHI and how powerful that group is. So if you could do that, and then we're going to close out and let everybody have a great rest of their day. But we got to speak to ACHI.
Yes, so we just had our, our third annual conference. We just got back, Love Yourself conference. So ACHI stands for Strength and Sisterhood. It is a women's supporting women association. Founded by the Dr. Juanita Fletcher. She's located in the Atlanta, Georgia area. And I was just elevated to the district director. District 10. I oversee the chapters in North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, and Florida. I was the president in the Raleigh-Durham chapter. And what we do, like you said, we come together, we network, we collaborate, we have monthly workshops where we do teach women different topics we cover each month. And We're just a great sisterhood where we truly come together and love to support one another. I've never been a part of an organization where everyone is just so humble, yet they are so profound. I was just so honored to be able to serve the type of women that was coming and joining Achi. I was like, oh my God, Lord, how are you allowing me to lead these type of women? But, all of us need something. And all of us have something to give. That's where that knowing that value that you have, knowing your worth, you can't let what that title that someone else have deter you from being who you are. So you have to know, you have to hold your own, and knowing who you are in Christ, that sustains you so that you can carry out your own purpose. So Achi allows me to do that. So if you don't know about us, please go to our website, WSWA Association, and just read about us and learn about us. If you want to know more about it, just reach out to me and I would love to share more information.
Love it. Love it. So thank you, Tiesha.
Yes,
so much.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. And guys, I want you to be sure to follow the show, because then we can direct you right to her. We're on Facebook and we're on Instagram at Coffee and Collaboration. Thank you again, Tiesha. We will be right back here next week on Coffee and Collaborations. Have a great rest of the week.
You've been listening to Coffee and Collaboration, the #1 networking skill building show for people who want to take their skills to the next level.